The pitch of possibility. Ilara had a brilliant idea. She saw a world where every store window was a work of art, guided by the magic of numbers. Her app would blend beautiful visual merchandising with data-driven scores, a perfect fusion of creativity and logic. But as she looked at her design on the screen, a knot of anxiety tightened in her stomach. How could she explain the poetry of her idea to people who only spoke in code? She met with her mentor, Kale, to practice her pitch. Ilara spoke with passion about the sleek user interface and the elegant color palettes. She described the app's beautiful charts and the seamless user experience, her hands gesturing to an imaginary phone screen. Kale listened patiently, a thoughtful expression on his face. When she finished, Kale didn't talk about her design. He asked her to think about the how. Developers don't just see a pretty picture, he said. They see a puzzle to solve. They see the coding challenge, the integration potential, and the data science application. Kale explained his first point: translate features to technical value. He encouraged her to reframe every design element as a technical problem. The elegant charts were not just pretty. They were a complex data visualization challenge. The seamless experience was a triumph of efficient data pipelines. His second point was to focus on the how and scalability. He told her to think about how the app would be built, how it would handle millions of users, and the exciting technical problems it would solve. Ilara went home that night and filled a new notebook with diagrams and flowcharts, her mind buzzing with new ideas. Finally, Kale told her to refine the core concept pitch. Develop a compelling, brief summary that highlights the innovation and efficiency gains, he said. Together, they distilled her entire idea into a single, powerful sentence. It was no longer about what the app did, but about the exciting technical journey it promised. Ilara practiced her new pitch. She no longer talked about colors and fonts, but about algorithms and data pipelines. Her voice was stronger, her confidence growing with each word. She spoke of the app as a thrilling technical adventure, a challenge worthy of the best minds. The day of the big pitch arrived. Ilara stood in front of a group of developers, her heart beating a steady rhythm of confidence. She took a deep breath and began, not with a picture, but with her new, powerful hook. The developers listened, their expressions shifting from neutral to intrigued. They began to nod, their interest piqued by the technical challenges she was presenting. She saw not just faces, but minds at work, already solving the problems she was laying out for them. Ilara finished her pitch. A developer raised a hand, not to ask about the design, but about the data architecture. She smiled, knowing she had successfully closed the deal. Her idea was no longer just a beautiful vision. It was a technical masterpiece waiting to be built.